over there and I just...
So let's just hop back into the interview. We were talking about, you said you were like you're a songwriter,
yes.
singer.
Yes.
So I think Farron got a question for you about your songwriting.
Oh yeah, so basically, like what type of environment do you usually have to be in order to get into the mood of like writing a song?
Honestly, it really doesn't matter for the environment. All of that really matters is like the instrumental that I'm writing to. And sometimes I'll start writing if I just come up with a rhyme. Mm-hmm. A lot of my songs I'll read things like either magazines, like, so I don't really read books like that. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'll read like I'm like this great, like I love books. I don't really love books like that, but when I do read something good and I find something that has like a good concept to it, I kind of like I'll twist it around and make a song out of it. You know what I mean? So that's how I get some of my ideas. Truthfully, as long as I'm in the room with the right people, then we usually create some magic. Like,
that's right. That's what's up.
If I'm by myself, I mean, I just have to have the right beat.
Okay.
Once I have the music, it's a go from there.
So, you got
what pushes and motivates you to do what you do?
Musically, honestly, I'm trying to. I want to make some money. Like I want to send my kids to college. You know what I mean? I never got I had the chance to go to college. I was just dumb and running around. So, I mean, I never went. So I want to basically have them be successful in life. As long as, even if I don't become crazy successful and I'm not no big superstar or anything like that, as long as I write a few hits that stay on the radio or bring in that paper, I'll be
okay.
Happy.
Like an umbrella type thing.
Yeah,
you know, the Dream's making a mill of umbrella to this day.
There's a lot of people actually.
Every year.
A lot of artists, songwriters, even after they come out with some crazy singles or whatever they had.
I mean, look at Kanye. Kanye was ghostwriting for mad long, and then he came out.
I'll name, like, we have Pharrell writing music for people.
Timbaland. Yeah, there's plenty of people that write now.
Kesha, if you guys didn't know, wrote a lot of tracks for people. So I see you, man. I see you.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Hey.
The majority of artists started as writers. That's how they had their way into the game. And I mean, after you make so much money off it, you can come up with your own album independently if you really want to. That's basically how it happens. Okay,
all right. So we're looking forward to see what you got in the bag, whether it's a project or you're writing music for the next big star. We're definitely looking forward to that. So keep us updated. Who would you like to collab with? What it could be, like local artists. It could be.
Honestly, locally, there's a lot of talented artists. I feel like everyone has like a lot of motivation. I can't say that they don't have motivation, but there's always something that comes up. Like there's always some kind of life issue, like whether it's family stuff, some job things. You know what I mean? So I can't really speak on the local stuff, but if I was able to make a song with anybody, it'd probably be either like R&B wise, Neil or Usher.
Okay.
And if it was a rapper. I really don't listen to Wiz Khalifa like that, but for some reason I just want a song with Wiz Khalifa. I think it'll be dope.
Wiz Khalifa's pretty dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we have a lot of locals. We have a lot of local artists coming through the Bennett Knows Radio, and I asked all of our special guests these two questions. But the first one is, how does living in Rhode Island? You live in Rhode Island?
I live in Massachusetts. I live in New Bedford.
Okay. Yeah. You crossed over. So how does living
I'm actually wearing this Mass Approval hoodie. Shout out to my dude DP. He does my graphics and my photography, my photos and stuff. And he came out with this little clothing line. He thought about it last year, and he really started pushing it this year. Started getting a bunch of things. So I mean, Mass Approval is kind of what one of the things that I'm repping clothing.
All right. You want to show the camera? Let them see the Mass.
Got hats, shirts, polos, all that type of stuff.
Okay, got that plug in there. But what does living in New England? How does that inspire your music? How does Massachusetts shine through your music?
It's honestly it's tough. I feel like New England, we really never had like that one artist that went all the way. You know what I mean? Like this I forgot the girl's name right now. I think she's from Nantucket. It's all about that bass, no trouble.
Megan Trainor.
Yeah. So she's from Nantucket. I feel like I mean, there's been groups before like what was it, like New Kids on the Block, New Edition, all that stuff in the past. But I feel like it's hard to actually to make it out of New England. I feel like New England's having the toughest time actually getting that one artist to be out there, even if it's only a one-hit wonder type thing. I mean, well, not really, because we had a couple of those. There's nobody that really stuck.
Yeah, we had Blue Cantrell.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, John B was my dude. For some reason, I always listen to his music. But I mean, it's tough. I feel like the reason why I keep pushing even more is because I want somebody from Mass, even if it's from New England, even if it's not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I collab with somebody or there's a lot of talent out here. There's plenty
For
of talent. It's just
there definitely is.
a lot of it is money wise that they're not getting pushed. Maybe they don't know the right people. I mean, it's definitely a tough situation. That's the main reason why I'm a singer-songwriter, because I'd rather just stay behind the scenes especially if it pays more. Like, I don't have to worry about anything. If you're famous, once you get into a car accident, you're a bad guy, and you're all over the news. Like you were drinking and driving, you wasn't even drinking.
Songwriters a little low key. They don't even know really who you are.
Exactly. So, and you actually make the good paper. You know? I'm not saying that you don't make any money at being an artist, but I feel like if you're behind the scenes, any behind the scenes job makes more money.
So you're motivated. We know you have inspiration. Like we know your inspirations. We know your aspirations. So
yes,
we're gonna wrap this up. The definition of success. I hit everybody off with that. We all got different definitions. We have totally different experiences. You come from Massachusetts. I come from Woonsocket, repping it every day. You already know. But nah, we all come from different places. So we have different experiences. So what's your definition?
Very successful with a few different things. Right now, musically, I don't feel like I reached my peak of success. I'm still working towards that, but there's been plenty of things in the past that I feel like I'm really successful with. What was the second part of that question? I'm sorry.
So how are we gonna know you're gonna reach it? How do you know you reach your success?
When my bank account looks pretty well. When I'm making people smile.
Okay.
When you can just fill the room with just good vibes. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people come into a room and they're just so quiet they won't even say anything. Like some other people walk in the room and say hi to everyone that's in there, and make eye contact, things like that. So I mean, I fil like you would know my success just by the vibe that I give off.
Okay, I feel that for sure.
Every freaking night, every freaking day, wanna freak you all.